Welcome to CallyCatavlog 24, December 2025. For me, the final month of the year is slow and it gradually improves, but I didn't really like the start of this month. It felt too much like November. Things do get better. There's Santa Lucia Day, there's winter solstice and Christmas, and I travel to Wales and I really like the change. It does make a change from London, although there's worries about family members who aren't too well. There's other things that I'm relatively optimistic about, certainly on a personal level. It's been a strange year. It's been a really slow year. It's felt like the slowest rumble of the year. It's felt perilous because of the dangerous nature of the geopolitics of the present time. I'm not really fond of January, but at least it's the start. A fresh start gives some sense of hope. I know next year might be better, but it might be worse. It's just a blank page at the present. I'm not counting on anything, that's for sure. One thing is, at the moment, I don't feel like all the reviews of the year. There are a lot of reviews going on. Even right now, I'm not particularly catching up on Nick Abbott's A to Z. I think I will, but at the moment I just don't feel as inclined to relive 2025. But as I say, this year it has got a sense, now it's come to an end, there's a sense of personal opportunity. I'm still doing my cinema reviews. I've started making hyperlapse videos. I'm doing projects on the history of North London, especially I've got the LGBTQIA plus history of Clerkenwell and of Islington as a whole. And I'm still doing these vlogs. Maybe I'll branch out to cover more topics. There's always new things that I find interesting, like on Threads. I've been following Steph Learns history, and she's in America, but she's very interested in the UK. There's a lot about the UK. It's almost like revisiting and rediscovering aspects of this country and comparing and contrasting them with the UK. So knowing people in America, I think the same applies to Adventures and Naps in Canada. Still follow her, just not as much, and I ought to get back to doing that. But I always like seeing comparisons between countries, and especially across the Atlantic. I also like comparing the UK with Europe, the Nordic countries. One thing about it, there are plenty of people in the USA who are friendly towards Brits. I was also thinking that the Museum of London that was based in Barbican, London Wall, closed just over 3 years ago in 2022. And I gather it was going to reopen just over 3 years later. So I think that could be next year. Maybe it'll be 2027. I think the building in Farringdon is getting ready, so that'll be interesting to see. I like exploring the areas of North London and Central London that I know best, and that includes Ali Pally. And one thing about what I'm in Wales and enjoying really lovely walks in the sunshine and clear skies, it's beautiful at night as well to see all the stars. That gives me a sense of optimism as well. I like it. I'm glad we're getting a spell of clear, dry, sunny, cold weather. Overall, I think this Christmas, as far as it's got, right now it's the 27th of December. It hasn't been too difficult. I think it could have been more difficult. I had a intense dream last night about staying in a mountain chalet and a rock fall starting outside, and it was really frightening because we had to evacuate. And that rock fall started because someone was so angry they threw a boulder through a window. So there's some underlying anxiety in my subconscious, but I think I'm feeling fairly optimistic overall. Hope you're having a good Christmas and holiday period, whatever you celebrate. Thanks for watching. Please like if you like this review, and thanks if you subscribe. I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.